Welcome to Wetlands Live, a distance learning adventure. My name is Adriana Cortez and I'll be your host for today's program. I live right here in Panama Bay and would like to welcome you to this amazing place. Today we're at Panama Bay and we're going to be exploring wetland connections. You may wonder why here so far from the United States, but we are going to find out how wetlands are connected around the world. Wetlands Live is an international program being brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and other partners. We webcast our first Wetlands Live program called Wading into Wetlands in October last year. If you haven't watched, go to the Wetlands Live website. We had a great time exploring Boundary Bay, which sits right on the boundary between the United States and Canada. In May of this year, we're going to Cordova, Alaska, just like the millions of birds that migrate from here in Panama Bay to Alaska. As we'll learn during this program, wetlands connect habitats and people in many ways. Today, we're going to learn why wetlands are important, how animals use wetlands, why animals migrate and use different wetlands, and why a healthy string of wetlands is important for fish and wildlife. Panama City is right on the Bay of Panama, and over 1 million people live here. The bay is an amazing natural resource. It's about 90 miles long and covers about 5 million acres. Panama Bay has a variety of different types of wetlands. It's a major migratory stopover for shorebirds and supports abundant fish and wildlife. All these things make Panama Bay a great place to talk about wetlands connections.